y'all, it's King Eli. Today I will be trying to go 82-0. Let's jump right into this. So I have a couple seasons to go 82-0. I don't really have like a max limit. I'm gonna see if I can go 82-0, and then like if the time is right to stop the video, if to stop part 3 or part 2 of the video, I will. Okay, so first, kind of want to get picks to get stars. We want picks, but we're probably gonna end up keeping Shay and Chet. Everyone else really doesn't have a safe spot on this team. All right, so we're at the beginning of this real life season, and we're gonna try to get picks, and we're gonna want to use them. Like eventually, we're gonna want to eventually use them for someone like really good, like a star player. So I don't see any picks. For this trade, I'm really looking for like a small forward or power forward. Simone Fontecchio. Get him as I'll put him as a power forward. So these two are the only players safe. Like I said, everyone else kind of really has to go. I'm gonna trade. This is gonna take a couple of seasons to do, like to gather up all our picks and stuff. Kind of want to trade for Wembanyama. I don't know why. I kind of want to. I don't think. Well, if we're gonna trade for Wemby ever, now would be this season. Would be the one season. But we don't really have anyone. He's a 90 already. We'll have to. I don't want to give up Chet though, so we'll trade Giddy, who has lots of value, and a couple picks. Oh, untouchables. I forgot to turn off untouchables. Because if there is no untouchables, this rebuild will be physically impossible. I'm just gonna say that now. Anyway, let's go back to the Wemby trade, because it's gonna happen eventually. Now, if they want a center back, I can give them like Hartenstein, and they give me like this guy. Then I get some picks up together. No, come on, and the Jazz. I need Wemby. They're not gonna accept. You see how much picks I'm giving them? So I'm gonna try to give them a young guy. No, that's not age. I'll give him Cason Wallace. No, so Wemby's not tradable. I'm gonna add some people to the target list. So we need like a better shooting guard or forward, because we have a good big man and point guard. So like we need a forward, and this rebuild's gonna take a while. Not a rebuild, but like the challenge is gonna take a while. So let's also try to get players that are like younger. So like they'll be good for longer. Like if I get Kawhi, he's not gonna be as good in like 2-3 seasons. And I know I won't go 82-0 in 2-3 seasons. Maybe KD. There's not a lot of good young shooting guards, except for like Ant, and not a lot of small forwards that are good and young. So small forward, actually Franz Wagner, small forward position isn't going to be great. Unless we make one of the shooting guards a small forward. So like, that's what I'm thinking. We get Ant-Man, we make him a small forward. We get KD to play power forward. We get France. No. Maybe I'll remove KD because he's too old. So we get Ant-Man to be a small forward, and Franz Wagner. If I have Ant-Man, I don't need France. And so I make Anthony Edwards a small forward, Silencer power forward, then DeJounte Murray would be our shooting guard. Let's see. I don't have to trade for, actually, I don't have to do all these trades now. I can wait in the future. So let's see. I think first I'm going to try to get Anthony Edwards. So it's good. We have Giddy, but yeah, we don't really want Josh Giddy. They're not a rebuilding team, so this is going to be a little harder because rebuilding teams want picks more than regular teams that aren't rebuilding want picks. If you're not a rebuilding team and you're like a contending team, you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up your star player, so they don't want to give up Anthony Edwards. And I'm gonna make that happen. I don't care what it takes. I'm doing it. I'm getting Anthony Edwards. We're not interested. Great. So Anthony Edwards is off. Now it's just down to Zion Williamson. He's gonna be like a 92 in 2 or 3 seasons. See, I don't really have a good power forward. Maybe I'll give him Gordon Hayward because he's making a lot of money. It's like Case Walsh, he's not making a lot of money and he's a young guy. They're contending. Not after I show them these picks. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to get more picks. Okay. So one thing I figured out, we need more picks. I'm going to keep Gordon Hayward because he could be used in a trade for like a player who's making a lot of money. Like if I want to trade for a player that's good, but they make a lot of money, I can just use Gordon Hayward. Let's try to get more picks. So I know in the first season we're not going to be that good. I don't know why I'm trying to trade for a star early on. I think we're going to start adding more stars like next season or in the off season. Because if we're bad this season, if like really bad, we'll have a pick in the draft. And then we could either use the rookie, or if it's a good rookie, we can keep him. Alright. So right now I'm trying to trade for some more picks, but no team wants to give me picks. Let's see. Here we go, get a pick. Trade him and him. I take him off. And I get him, which he's on a 1-year deal. And if I get lots of 1-year deal players, this all season I could sign Tyrese Maxey. Every other player that's like that's like really good. They're too old. Tyrese Maxey is the only good player who's young. Right now I'm looking for players on a 1-year deal, which I have a lot, honestly. This guy has value. I'll trade for Walker Kessler because I know his overall is gonna go up. Then I can make Chet Holmgren a power forward. His overall might go went down 1, but that's fine. So now we have Walker Kessler, who's young. We also want to trade for young players, like I said, because that means over time they'll just get better. Probably. Giddy. I might keep Josh Giddy unless there's a good pick for him to keep him in a trade for someone good because he has good value. Wait a minute. I saw Jaime Jaquez. Oh, yeah. So Jaime Jaquez and Duncan Robinson I could use for like a trade because he's also making a bit of money. Jaime Jaquez is going to be like at 83 next season. But he's already 22. Or I could get Colin Sexton. He's 24. He's pretty good too. If we have him, he could be a backup. but that doesn't help us get worse. He's cheap, and he has trade value. He's on a 1-year deal. No, he's not. If I trade these two, I should get a really good player. Did I see Derek White? Yeah, I did. I think Derek White in the future is going to become a backup. I'm going to have to mute my mic for a minute, but I think we're just going to start simulating. Alright, y'all, I'm back. And we're actually better than I thought we would be. Which I realized why. Because we have a couple players that are actually pretty good. And we need picks. We could use them for picks. Oh, he's on a 1-year. He's not on a 1-year, so he could just go. The guy I just traded for is on a 1-year. He's not on a 1-year deal. The only players that I want on this team that aren't on a 1-year deal are people that are young or stars, like that, or people that are going to stay on my team. Actually, not young people. People that are going to stay on my team. That are I'm not going to say that lots of people are going to stay on my team that are probably going to stay on my team. So for now, the only people that are staying are Shea, Derek White, Chet, and Walker Kessler. Those are the only people that are almost safe. That are like basically safe. We have a lot of picks. Alright, Shea's injured. It's fine. I think it was only like a day-to-day injury. Yeah, that's why we only lost for like 4 days. Okay, so we're still actually a pretty good team. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're in the play-in. Like last year's Thunder. Alright. So I know we're not going to be even close to going 82-0 this season. Well, sorry, we can't. I know we're not going to do it in the next like 2 seasons. And for those of y'all who don't get what 82-0 means, there's 82 games in an NBA season, and basically 82-0. You win all of them. I don't know if it's possible because I've seen YouTubers have like Shea, Jokic, Wemby, Chet, like D-Book, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic. Not Anthony Edwards, but he had all of them on the same team, and he didn't go 82-0. So I have my doubts about it not being possible, but who knows? It could be. Alright. Maybe some of our picks are better than they were before. Like, no, the Pistons pick isn't as good, and this pick isn't as good, and the Utah picks is the same. Yeah, so most picks went down in value, which isn't good. Let's see what teams are rebuilding, because maybe I'll do a trade. I kind of need a small forward, or a better small forward, or like a better center. Let's go to some scouting, team intel. Then it'll say if they're like rebuilding and stuff. So the Warriors are rebuilding, but they don't really have anyone that I'd look to keep. Yeah, the Wizards don't. Bulls don't, except for Kobe White, but he would be a backup, and I don't really need a backup. Jaime Jaquez and like Tyler Hero could be a backup, and I could get Jaime Jaquez. They're rebuilding, and they have Oh, I thought the Magic have Paolo Banchero. Yeah, they do. I guess he's just not starting or injured. So I could trade for Paolo Banchero or Pascal. Alright, let's go make a trade with the Magic for Paolo Banchero. He's injured. In real life, you could trade for, but I'm pretty sure, but it'd be cheating to make him not injured, then put him injured. Man, so Paul Banchero's unavailable. I'll go to the Pacers then. No, he's a power forward, but then I can make him can I make him a small forward? If I did, he's not having a not much of a good season. All right, who else is rebuilding? Pistons, obviously. No one else rebuilding? See, the Spurs are rebuilding, but Wemby's untradeable for. I gotta mute my mic for a minute. Oh, alright, y'all. So, I think that's the end of this video so far. There's gonna be a couple parts into this. So, the next part, we're gonna finish the season, go into the next off season, and hopefully sign a couple of stars, trade for some stars. And I think that's it for episode 1. So, I know it was short. I have to end it up early. So, I'm glad you enjoyed part 1. Make sure to subscribe. Peace, Hoopers.